Hello and welcome to this week's episode. We're going to be taking a look at rosemary.
History and folklore. The word Rosmarinus is from the Latin meaning dew of the sea. Christian folklore says that rosemary will grow for 33 years until it reaches the height Christ was when he died, and then it will grow no more. Apparently, rosemary's flowers picked up their blue colour and acquired their fragrance when Mary spread her blue cloak over a rosemary bush to dry while they were on their way fleeing to Egypt.
Rosemary is associated with Aphrodite and appears in many ancient images of her. Rosemary was used to warding off evil spirits and nightmares. The wood was used to make musical instruments. Rosemary branches were often woven into wreaths worn by brides at weddings, and decorated rosemary branches were presented as gifts to wedding guests. In Wales, it was distributed to funeral guests to throw into the hole as the coffin was lowered. Rosemary was also given as a gift for New Year's Day, along with an orange stuck with a clove, and it was used with holly and mistletoe to decorate for Yule.
An old saying says, where rosemary flourishes, the woman rules, and in England it was believed that rosemary could not grow in the garden of the home unless the mistress was the master. In France, rosemary was burnt along with juniper berries in sick rooms and hospitals to purify the air. During the Middle Ages, it was hung around the neck to protect from the plague, carrying a twig protected from the evil eye.
Rosemary is believed to attract fairy and good energies. Rosemary in twigs hung over cradles prevented fairies from stealing infants. A man who is indifferent to the fragrance of rosemary is unable to give true love to a woman, and those who smell rosemary frequently will retain their youth. It was an embalming herb and sacred in Egypt. It was also sacred herb to the Greeks.
Magical attributes. Rosemary is male in nature and ruled by Leo, the element of fire and the sun. It's sacred to Hebe, Aphrodite, and the Virgin Mary. Rosemary can be used in spells for fidelity and remembrance, as well as to dispel jealousy. Rosemary is useful for ritual baths and for making sacred herbal water for ritual cleansing, blessing, and purification. Bathing in rosemary will enhance your memory and will make you more memorable to those you meet throughout the day.
Use rosemary in spells to enhance memory, including those spells for success in school. Also use spells to retain your youth. Burn as an incense when you are meditating or doing dream work to remember your past lives. Place rosemary under your pillow to help you remember your dreams and to keep away nightmares and other unwanted nighttime visitations. Rosemary may be used in hand-fasting ceremonies in a variety of ways. It can be carried or worn by the bride and or the groom to symbolize love and loyalty. It may also be gifted to the guests for the same purpose. If the bride and groom plant a rosemary plant together on their wedding day, they can watch it as it grows to divine the family's fortune.
If you haven't chosen a mate yet and you have several to think about, name a pot for each one and plant rosemary in each pot. The one that grows the fastest and strongest is your best choice. If you don't have any options, make a poppet of yourself and stuff it with rosemary to attract a lover to you. You can always do this to attract healing energy. Burn rosemary and juniper together to aid with healing and to fumigate a home where there has been a long illness to drive out the negativity associated with the disease. It can also be burned with sage to fumigate a ritual area or to drive negativity away from any space, object, or person. Wear rosemary oil on those occasions that you want to make a lasting impression.
Household use. Rosemary branches are wonderfully easy to work with into wreaths when fresh and hold their fragrance and colour well when dry. Sprigs of rosemary can be placed in your dresser drawers to protect your clothes from moths.
Healing attributes. An infusion of rosemary makes an excellent hair rinse, gradually covering grey hair and adding strength and shine to any colour hair. It also helps reduce dandruff and stimulate hair growth. Rosemary oil rubbed into the ends of the hair will also help reduce split ends. Rosemary oil massaged into the scalp is believed to prevent baldness and stimulate hair growth.
Massaging the body with rosemary oil will increase circulation, relieve aches and pains, and warm the limbs. Used as a toner, rosemary will help bring blood to the surface of the skin and act as an antiseptic and an astringent.
Cautions. Rosemary should not be taken internally in large doses. Rosemary should not be used medicinally by pregnant women, but it is okay for them to use it as a food seasoning. Thanks for joining us on today's episode. We hope you learned something new. Please like, subscribe, and ding the bell so you don't miss future uploads.